Hello everyone, myself Nitya S. In this video, we are going to see about what is histogram and how do we use a histogram in an image. What is histogram? A histogram is a graph that shows frequency of anything. Usually, histogram have bars that represent frequency of acquiring of data in the whole data set. A histogram has two axes, the x-axis and the y-axis. The x-axis contains event whose frequency you have to count. The y-axis contains frequencies. The different heights of bar shows different frequency of acquirance of data. Here, this is the diagram for histogram. Now we will see an example of this histogram is built. Consider a class of programming students and you are teaching Python to them. At the end of the semester, you got this result that is shown in table, but it is very messy and does not show your overall result of class. So you have to make a histogram of your result showing the overall frequency of occurrence of grades in your class. Histogram of result sheet. Now what you are going to do is that you have to find what comes on the x and the y axis. There is one thing to be sure, that y axis contains the frequency, so what comes on the x axis? X axis contains the event whose frequency has to be calculated. In this case, x axis contains grades. Now we will going to see about how do we use a histogram in an image. Histogram of an image, like other histograms, also shows frequency, but an image histogram shows frequency of pixel intensity values. In an image histogram, the x-axis shows the gray level intensities and the y-axis shows the frequency of these intensities. The histogram of the above picture of the Einstein would be something like this. The x-axis of the histogram shows the range of pixel values. Since it's an 8 bpp image, that means it has 256 levels of gray or shades of gray in it. That's why the range of x-axis start from 0 and end at the 255 with a gap of 50, whereas on the y-axis is the count of these intensities. As you can see from the graph, the most of the bars that have high frequency lies in the first of portion, which is the darker portion. That means that the image we have got is darker, and this can be proved from the image too. Applications of histograms. Histograms has many uses in image processing. The first use that it has also been discussed above is the analysis of the image. We can predict about an image by just looking at its histogram. It's look like an X-ray of a bone of the body. The second use of histogram is for brightness purpose. The histogram has wide application in image brightness. Not only in brightness, but histogram are also used in adjusting contrast of an image. Another important use of histogram is to equalize an image. And last but not least, histogram has wide use in thresholding. This is most used in computer vision. Thank you for watching this video. Hello.